Hi, I'm Teresa Maldonado Marchak. I wanted to share with you two of my top favorite props that I travel with. It is my BoneSmart inflatable core ball and my long resistance band. Both of these items are highly versatile, lightweight, and you can just stick them in a baggie and they take up no space or weight. Let me share with you some of the exercises I do with the ball first. Place the ball between your inner thighs and find your neutral pelvis, so neither tucked nor hyperextended, and then squeeze and release. I like to pair the squeeze with an exhale and release. This exercise activates your inner thigh muscles as well as your pelvic floor muscles. From here, let's take it into a bridge. Squeeze and lift the hips into the air. Pause as you breathe in and exhale, rolling down the spine, keeping a nice squeeze on the ball. Layering your spine down from top to bottom, and then peeling it off from bottom to top. Another idea that I enjoy is placing it behind my upper back with my knees bent. Interlace your fingers all the way to the webbing, place it behind your head, and then drape back. And just enjoy that sensation of stretch and openness through your chest. This helps to counteract the effects of sitting in a slump posture, perhaps rounded as you're texting or working on your computer. From here, we can progress it to a core exercise. Breathe in. And as you exhale, you float the head and shoulders up, funneling your ribs into your pelvis. Notice I'm only going to a diagonal line from my tail to the crown of my head, and I am not crunching. Coming to here keeps its spine safe. And drape back. This is actually more challenging than it looks to do it right. The shoulders glide away from the ears. Make sure that your head is on your spine and not poking forward, which is a common error. And back. There's a ton of exercises you can do, but I'm just sharing a few. The next one, I place it underneath the bottom, and this is great for hip mobilization, circling around. It also feels really good on the lower back. Then extending the legs, flexing the feet, and lowering one leg towards you as the other goes away, known as scissors. Into bicycle. And reverse bicycle. And then into just a nice hip flexor stretch. Pulling your knee in as you extend the leg that's on the floor long, and breathe and change. I would hold that typically for 20 to 30 seconds. So those are a few of the exercises you can do with the BoneSmart inflatable core ball. Now I'll share some exercises you can do with the long resistance band. I'll show these to you sitting, but you can do these arm exercises standing or seated as well in a chair. Start with the hands separated enough so that you can come up and over. Oh, and feel that wonderful opening in your chest. So this exercise is for mobility of the shoulders. So hold it in a way, in a distance that will allow you to come up and over without crunching your shoulders. Then you can take a more narrow grasp and separate and release. This strengthens the postural muscles in your back. And take it overhead. Let's do a little pull down. If you don't have the range of motion in your shoulders to take it behind, take it in front of you. Drawing your shoulder blades away from your ears. Another exercise I really enjoy with the band is holding it with an underhand grasp, shoulder width apart, and just separating the hands. This works your rotator cuff muscles that are often neglected. Now let me show you some stretches that you can do for your hips and legs. Take the band and lasso the right foot. Cross the straps and hold on. Pull the elbows by your waist and lengthen and soften the leg that's in the strap. Lengthen and stay. Slide the other leg down long, making sure the foot is underneath your hip. And let's internally rotate across your body a little bit, keeping this bottom down, and then open out to the side, only as much as you can keep the left side of your pelvis down. So monitor the placement of your pelvis. Come in and stay across your body. This is a really nice stretch for your IT band, the structure that falls along the lateral side of your leg. Circle the ankle, keeping the leg nice and still. Return to center. Now let's do some circles. Point the foot or keep it flexed, your choice. We're going to cross our body and sweep it down and around. And your goal is to keep the pelvis still and not let it wobble like this, right? You're going to keep both sides of the back of the pelvis grounded. Reverse. Using your breath to support the movement. And up and stay. And let's take it into a little ta-da. Take the arms up and pull. As you do this, keep the shoulders away from the ears. And just find your maximum hamstring stretch. And lower down. Let's switch to the other leg. Put your left foot in, take the right leg out. Cross the straps, elbows by your sides, and let's just pump that hamstring. Just feel the length. And up and stay here and slide the other leg down underneath you. And let's take it across your body and open. Pressing the elbows down into the mat will help you to stabilize your pelvis. Stay across and circle the ankle. This feels so wonderful, particularly after a day of too much sitting, with traveling, or just at home and too much time on the computer. Come back to center, point the foot or keep it flexed, and let's circle. And up. Keep your belly deep. And reverse. And up, and let's ta-da! And breathe through it. And release. I hope you enjoyed just a few of those exercises that I do all the time when I travel to help me stay intact and get rid of the tightness that naturally occurs from sitting in plane seats that were not built for the majority of us, and just too much sitting. Thanks for joining in.